Have you ever found yourself trying to work, but constantly getting distracted? You check your phone or go on Instagram. And even when you make yourself work, it's hard to focus. You just can't get in the zone. Well, there is an actual physical cause to this, and it's the reward and motivation neurochemicals in your brain. One of those chemicals is dopamine. And while all brain chemistry is complicated, a simplified view is that it's a way for your brain to reward itself. And that leaves you wanting to do more of that activity. But the problem is, modern entertainment activities are just better at triggering dopamine in your brain than work is. It leaves you craving the distraction and makes work tedious and dull. Think about your ancestors a few tens of thousands of years ago. Many of the activities that would trigger dopamine for them were beneficial. Having a successful hunt, exploring new areas, even listening to a story from another person would be a beneficial social interaction. You have the same brain as those ancestors. However, the modern environment is vastly different. Now, the easiest sources of stimulation and excitement simply aren't beneficial to you. Video games are specifically designed to be addicting with a new achievement always on the horizon. Gambling and junk food are much the same. Easy dopamine that just doesn't benefit you. Even the most exciting professions don't have the same kinds of constant stimulation. So it may sound like people are doomed to crave distractions and not make meaningful accomplishments, but there is a solution to this, and it's simple: boredom. Boredom is a gift allowing you to choose what you will focus on rather than having it forced on you. Like nearly everything, your brain cares more about the relative state than absolute state. The project you're working on may not be as exciting as a game or Instagram, but if the choices you are allowing yourself are working on the project or doing nothing, it becomes substantially more appealing. You might have experienced this yourself. Have you ever been on an airplane or stuck waiting for something? You might have read the airplane magazine or your neighbor's book over the shoulder. It's not that those activities are interesting, it's just that they are more interesting than your other choices. If you set up your life so that your work is the most interesting thing available to you, you won't have to force yourself to do it. Here's a simple rule of thumb. Your breaks from work should be less interesting than the work itself. It should leave you wanting to get back to it, not dreading stopping your break. To put it a different way, you need to allow yourself to be bored. Setting up your life so that you can find joy in your work and the act of creating something will help you be exceptional. Thanks for watching.